all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, it's fine. I use the word jetapult. It's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Right.
Good try. No soup for you.
And Trey, go get you some wax beans and
Come back, soup to the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and have
Trey,
a good day, man.
thank you.
First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
You wreck me, baby. That's building there now. Chuck, starting out good. That's Wally.
Who is that, baby?
That's Tom Petty. Or is that the Heartbreakers or whatever? Tom Petty.
That's Tom Petty, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's good, baby. That's good. Hey, it's Daytona 500 today.
That's why I feel you had to go on with Daytona.
Baby, yeah.
You wreck me, baby.
Oh,
I like
man.
that, man. A little Daytona 500 in
Yeah.
there. You can't finish it because of weather delays, so we don't
I
know when.
know.
NASCAR takes 12 hours to run 500 laps.
I know. Hey, you and I have been there before, baby.
That's right. Hey, welcome to the February 16th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. We're glad you're with us. Appreciate you joining. It's been a rain-drenched day out there, man. After yesterday was just a teaser. I mean, just a beautiful, warm, spring-like day yesterday, and then all of a sudden, right back to crappy today.
Just terrible.
Just rain and drenched, and felt colder than it was today because of the rain. I tell you what it was good for today was taking a nap.
Yes.
Taking a nap and doing nothing right there, man. There's a lot of sports action around Troy this weekend. We had the Pike Patriot girls and the boys playing in the AISA basketball tournament in Montgomery. Both teams fighting for 3A state championships. Troy University softball was hosting a tournament here at home. The Troy University Trojan baseball team kicked off their season here this weekend with a big home series. Coach Smart and the Pike County Bulldogs, the boys were also playing basketball up in Montgomery at Garrett Coliseum. Yeah, and they were trying to stay alive in the Alabama High School Athletic Association. And also the Charles Henderson High baseball team opened their season on the road at G.W. Long, and the Charles Henderson girls basketball team played earlier this weekend and Saturday morning and stayed alive. And so, man, it's just I'm telling you what, man, you had several sporting events that you could have went outside yesterday and watched if you just needed to soak up a little sun and just kind of get the spring in your blood. And even though the rain and the cold's coming back, we're still in February, you could just feel like it was almost springtime yesterday. It was so nice.
Are we in a drought? Asking for
Yeah.
a friend.
I used to make fun of Rich Thomas all the time. So we're in a drought. We're in a drought. I don't know. There's no way we're in a drought this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rained every other day for 2 months.
Wow.
I mean, you see these rivers, the way they're just swallowing up bridges?
Unbelievable.
God,
Did you, where'd you and Michelle go for Valentine's? Did you take her out for Valentine's?
We went on Thursday night, the night before, because the way the schedules just fell. Thursday night was the best night, and we went to the old barn. They had live music and did that. What about you?
We went to Francesca's.
Francesca's. There you go.
It was
Oh, Yanni.
Oh, Yanni.
You got the lasagna?
I got lasagna. Talked to Yanni. He come sit down and talk to us a little bit.
Yeah, it's good stuff,
Yeah.
man. But, hey, we're going to hit on all those sports topics we just talked about, and all that happening right here in Pike County, or right up the road in Montgomery at the basketball plexus. And, man, it's just you would think there's in February, what is there to do sports-wise in February? But, my gosh, man, you could have went any direction.
Any direction.
And caught some live action, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And good stuff, too. And, man, let me tell you what, I'm sore. Man, my shoulder, man. Look, yesterday morning was parent work day at the Charles Henderson softball field.
Oh, yeah.
I went out there, and let's just say there was a lot to do, and 95% of it was straight manual labor. And I'm going to tell you, buddy, if I did manual labor every day, I'd be in shape. I would be in shape, brother. Did y'all, look, I'm so sore, man. Golly. Did y'all have baseball work day today?
No, I
Y'all were
got
supposed
it
to work on the baseball field.
right when I was going to church this morning. We get a text and said that it's been canceled due to the rain. But I got to ask you this: Have you washed or anybody out there? Have you washed a car lately?
Unfortunately, no.
I
go through the car.
That's what
wash
I
over
do.
here.
Well, let me tell you, I washed Holly's car today,
Yeah.
and I'm all sore. It's
I'm washing a car.
It's overrated experience now.
It's over.
Yeah, to watch. But you know how we used to wash cars all the
Oh,
time?
I'd watch 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
Did the whole fleet.
I about had to call Jason Jones
Hold on,
and
time out,
get
time
some oxygen.
Is this how out of shape we are?
We're that bad.
We are that, folks. That's it. That's it. I'm fixing to go to. I'm joining the gym. I can't explain to y'all how sore I am from running a hoe, putting up signs in the outfield, climbing up and down step. I mean, look. I feel like first day of football
Did
practice.
James just sit
How can we
there
be
and
this out of
just
shape?
supervise everybody?
James didn't. No, this is what Sparrow did. I get out there and I'm working and doing this and doing that. And I look around and James is nowhere to be found. Now we just had breakfast with the Breakfast Club at Julia's, right?
Oh yeah.
And last thing James says was, "I'll see you at the park." Yeah, no James to be found.
No James.
I said, well, I started scratching my head. I said, "Where's Sparrow?" They said, "Oh, he went to get his golf cart." I said, "Golf cart? What are we gonna do with golf cart?" He said, "So, it's gonna help us put up the signs." Well, we had all them signs put up manually. Guess who drives up with a golf cart an hour later? Sparrow drives up with his golf cart. What's this right here? Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
supervisor.
Sparrow needs firing. Yeah. Woo. But I'm giving James a hard time. He's put in a lot of effort helping with field maintenance over the last couple of weeks. Building the closet. He's good as gold.
Oh,
but he went missing. He had to go get his golf cart.
Yeah.
So he brought the golf cart in.
Oh.
Didn't even get off the back of the trailer, but he had the golf cart. But yeah. So that's how out of shape we are.
Oh, it's horrible.
You washed the car, and I worked at the softball field.
And I about, like I said, had to call Jason Jones for some oxygen. Yeah, and Doty said he cut grass. He's over there dying too.
But anyway, man,
Oh, yeah.
did you get to watch any XFL this weekend?
I did not.
I'm telling you, man, it's got me. It's got me, Wally. Yesterday, I got to watch Brandon Silvers and the Seattle Dragons, and I got to watch the first half before you and I headed up to Montgomery to call the game, the Pike Lib State Championship boys game. Before you head there, I got to watch the whole first half, and I'm gonna tell you, Brandon struggled. Brandon was on the struggle bus, and the Dragons were losing 3-0 when I left right before halftime. And when I got back last night, of course, I got to checking the sports and watching the highlights, and Brandon had come back and had a good second half and had thrown a 69-yard touchdown pass, and they ended up winning the game 17-9 or something like that.
Turnip greens at him, huh?
He was throwing the turnip greens at them, but they beat the Tampa Bay Vipers, and
So 1-1.
Tampa Bay was selected to win the whole caboodle, and they're 0-2. But Seattle's 1-1, and Brandon's off to a good start, and I just enjoy the XFL, man. And I'll tell you though, man, I'm still evaluating these rules. I'm still checking them out. I'm watching them close. I like some. I don't like some. And I go back to what I said last week. I don't like the shortened play clock. Find somewhere else to shorten up the game. Find somewhere else. Make them kick off quicker.
Yeah, well,
After a touchdown, make them kick off 30 seconds quicker. But I'm telling you why Saturday I saw multiple delay of games, and today when I was watching, I saw multiple delay of games. So they're trying to get this. You ready?
Yeah.
They're trying to speed up the game, right?
Yes.
Well, guess what they did? To administer these delay of game penalties, guess what they're doing? Slowing up the game.
Slowing up the game.
The game lasts longer because we got to watch the officials mark off 5 yards for delay of game. I'm telling you, there's got to be a medium right there, don't you think? You got a running play clock in the NFL, and you got this way short time clock in the XFL. Surely, it looks to me like they only need about 4 or 5 more seconds. 4 or 5 more seconds. Just find a medium right there. But I tell you what I do like, man. What I'm hooked on is this mic'd up deal.
Yeah,
You can hear the players. You can hear the coaches. You can hear the officials. You can hear the replay booth. And it's got me, man. I just sit there and listen. Just what are they going to say? Because I'm an old officiating guy. And I love it, man. I love it. To hear the officiating and the way they're coming up on a rule and all this kind of stuff. And I think that's the biggest addition to the telecast of XFL is the audio on those hot mics. Now, there has been a couple times, I'll say this, there has been a couple of times where they ran a pretty little girl up on the bench, and somebody had just fumbled the ball. And she stuck a mic up in his mouth, and I'm thinking, well, no, don't do that. No. It was just awkward. Oh, man, don't go try to interview the guy right after he fumbled.
I mean, how did you fumble that ball?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. How was it you fumbled that? I'm like, are you kidding? She just said that, and it was. Of course, he was good. He said, he came up behind me and knocked it out. And I'm thinking, no, we can't go this route. Then they're in the locker room at halftime. Poor guys can't even change clothes. Women's in the locker room with not. I don't care about the women, men, whatever. Let's just get out of the locker room. Let them coach.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like that. I like that part, man. Did you have a good weekend? A good week last week?
Yeah, man. We were at Perdido Beach
Where
Resort.
was your conference this week?
Okay,
Wally puts on conferences for his job. So.
Yeah, we were at Perdido Beach Resort. But let me tell you this, man.
Which is in Orange Beach.
Orange
if you
Beach.
don't know.
If you don't know who Johnny Dias is, there he is.
Yep.
Johnny is, he played at University of Alabama, but he has a incredible story.
Yep.
And he actually, first time I heard him.
I saw you put it on Facebook.
Yeah, we heard him when Rudy Rudiger came and talked to the court referral officers back in 2013. But Johnny lives in Elba, and if you
said he was from Elba.
Yeah, we get a lot of coaches that watch this show. And let me tell you something. If you need a speaker to encourage your kids and talk about the way you walk your life, this guy's the guy you need to call.
And this was the drug court conference.
This was the drug court conference. And also while I was there, we got a new fan.
I heard we got a new best fan. What's going on there? Tell me all about it.
Judge Michelle Thompson. There she is. She's a good buddy of mine.
She Miss Alabama?
What? Yeah, she's a pretty one. But let me tell you, she did not know, and we're friends.
Yeah.
And we've been friends a long time,
Yeah.
but she did not know that you and I had a TV show.
There you go,
So
Judge.
I started showing her, and she was just laughing and just having a good time. But let me tell you something. Judge Thomason, she's the presiding district judge in Baldwin County.
Okay.
And she has probably the best veterans drug court in the state of Alabama.
Okay.
She was one of the first
Yeah.
to do this in the state of
All
Alabama.
right, are we giving her the accolades or John Armstrong?
No, John Armstrong has
Nothing
nothing to do
okay. All
with
right.
Judge Michelle Thomason's drug court and veterans court. But no, but she's also on our education committee.
Gotcha.
She's the chair for the District Judge Association.
Yep.
Very well liked, but she's a new fan. So
Good to have you, Judge.
thank
Hope you're watching
you.
tonight.
Oh, she said she was going to be watching tonight. So,
Well,
but anyway, that's
good. That's
that
cool.
was it, man.
That was what you did last week.
That's what we did
That's
last
good.
week. Yeah.
That's good, man. Wally, let's go ahead and reveal our big idea.
Oh
for
yeah.
next fall. And
Drum roll.
we told everybody last week that we would throw this out there, and like we said last week, we've ran this idea by some of our close friends, and they're all on board with the idea, and all of our close friends have said, "Hey, go for it. We think you can pull it off. We think you can have a great show." And we tend to believe them, but they are what we call homers.
Homers,
I mean,
yeah.
they think everything we do is good, but folks, we're planning on putting together a Troy University football pregame TV show, and we're going to do it for every home game. And can't take too many accolades for this. This was Attorney Joel Williams' idea.
Yeah.
He thought it was a great deal, but we'll be under a tent just outside left field on Tailgate Terrace, right there at the Troy home games. This is going to be a live television show, and we're going to have all types of pregame info. We're going to do live games, giveaways, promotions, and we can't decide if it's going to be an hour show or an hour and a half show. So we got to work through this, and it'll be a Troy University pregame show. And Wally, we've pretty much decided that the show is going to be tailored mostly towards Troy Trojans football.
Yes.
And you and I spoke about Sunbelt.
Sunbelt, it's going to have a huge Sunbelt flavor.
Yeah.
But one thing, and I want to throw this out, we've already have a few sororities and fraternities. Check this out, folks. They're going to come on board. And we actually going to be on a stage.
It's going to be contests.
It's going to be contests and stuff, but we're going to have two big speakers so everybody can hear and see what we're saying.
And what we're doing and what it's about.
And so when people that cannot come and enjoy game day at Troy University tailgate area, they can see it on YouTube,
Facebook,
Live, Studio,
Troy Cable, Channel 2.
And the thing about it, it's going to be just kind of, we're not copying Game Day on ESPN.
No,
we're not doing that.
We're going to have just a little bit of Auburn, a little bit of Alabama, but it's going to be Troy University pregame football and Sun Belt standings, Sun Belt records, and how everybody stands in the East and the West. And we just think it's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be really great, especially when you're watching it live. You're going to see all those college students in front of our stage.
Yep, and the Trojan Walk's going to come right there.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you, I hadn't discussed this. I'm going to throw this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got to have Barry as our first guest.
Barry McKnight.
Barry McKnight.
I'm all on board
Hey,
for that.
I'm challenging Barry McKnight, right?
First guest.
The first guest. And I know he'll be busy with his stuff.
He will.
But he can
come by for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right, Barry. The pressure's on.
The pressure's on. But
yeah, and like we stated earlier, we're going to have coaches interviews. We're going to try to get Chip Lindsey as he comes through the Trojan Walk, and we're going to do past player interviews.
Oh, that's
the alumni tent's going to be real close to us.
Yeah, the alumni tent is next
we're going to have a cornhole contest, a free throw shooting contest, costume contest,
best sign. I mean,
sign contest. We got a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things. And there's no telling what we're going to do, man. David Hennigan, David Doty, James Sparrow are going to be involved, kind of our gang. And like we're going to try to get Hennigan to do the.
He's going to have a big chef hat like on the Muppet Show, and he's going to
be. He's going to be Taste of the Tailgate.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to get him an apron. It's going to say Hennigan's Taste of the Tailgate, and we're going to have a camera follow him around, and he's going to have one or two tailgates each home game that he goes and grades. And at the end of the season, we're going to have top. There's going to be a winner.
We'll exactly have a winner.
That's right.
But, the big thing, and one of the reasons Neal and I pitched this idea back and forth after Joel Williams' idea, we want the best game day experience at the tailgate terrace. I think over the years, I don't want to say it's come more corporate type, but I remember when it first started, God, there was just thousands of folks out there.
Yeah.
I mean, but now they're just in different pockets.
Yeah.
But if we can get that experience and get those fans there with us, and here's the big kicker, folks. Listen, Neal and I still working on. We have not finalized this, but we're working on a PowerPoint presentation, and we're looking for 4. I mean, just 4.
Encompass 4.
Just 4 only.
4 corporate sponsors.
4 corporate sponsors, and we're still trying to get our numbers together, so we can't spell that out yet. But listen, those 4, it's going to be plastered everywhere.
Yep. And we're going to have food. We're going to have.
Oh my goodness!
We're going to cater our tent as well. So if you come visit us live on the show, you can get you a little chicken finger or a roll or
anything.
Something. Yeah.
But we're going to have T-shirts with your corporate sponsor on there, and like
throw
I said,
them out. Koozies.
Oh, man, we're going to do it up right, and we're going to make it where Troy University's proud that this product is out there and something good for the community and for the Troy Trojan football fan.
Yeah, James Sparrow is probably going to be our guest picker.
Yeah.
And prognosticator, and he's going to be the one that's in charge of Sun Belt standings, and he's going to be he'll be a huge part of the program as well. But we do need y'all. We do need the help, don't we?
We do need the help.
Yeah, we
got to have this.
We've wrote down several names for our new show for the Troy pregame home football games. But please hit us up on Facebook, email us, Neal and Wally at troycable.net. If you have a name that would be catchy and you think would be awesome for our Troy Trojan pregame football show, please, I'm asking for everybody's help. We need a great name for this show. Now, we got a list of about 25 names, but I want the whole viewing audience to have input on this.
Exactly. Just like we're doing. Hey, this show is named Sports Chat Neal and Wally. You know why it's named there? Because we got on Facebook.
That's right.
And
that's right.
Who was it?
I think it was Amy from the Old Barn.
Amy from Old Barn came up with it. I think she's the one that won it, but we had.
We did the same thing.
Why couldn't it just be the Wally Show?
Yeah. But we're looking. We're going to be approaching
the Wally Show.
We're going to be approaching some businesses around. And,
there you go.
And we're going to be looking for 4 exclusive sponsors for this program, and hopefully we'll have a great show. And I'm going to let everybody know who's paying for this show right after this first set of commercials. We'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Hey, Neal. Neal.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come here for a second.
Yeah. What is that?
Man,
A drone?
I just crashed my drone, man. Good.
Crashed
gracious.
up in the tree. Man, you should have got some insurance on that thing.
You think I can get some drone
Man,
insurance?
you call Mike Crease at the Crease Agency. They got over 20 types of policies: liability, collision, house insurance, home insurance, car insurance, boat insurance, jet ski insurance.
And drone
You
insurance.
might can get some drone insurance, man. As many times as you stuck that thing in that tree, you better get some insurance on that
I tell
thing.
you
Call Mike Crease, Wally.
24 types of insurance there too, Neal. Call him 334-566-8777.
Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man?
Oh man, Neal, I have
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
getting a big green egg, man. The only place in Florida that's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, I've got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy, Alabama. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
I'm quitting the show if we do another contest and you win over me.
That's the Fine Young Cannibals, man.
Sounds like. I can't say what it sounds
What
like.
do you mean? You can't say what it
Fine,
sounds
yeah,
like.
and you won the
She
contest.
drives me crazy. Does
What
that mean?
year was
Does that mean she drives me crazy, or does that mean, whoa, she drives me crazy?
I think that whoever did that song was on meth or something. I don't know.
Oh man,
What
that's
year
good
was that
stuff.
now?
That's in the '90s, I think. Probably early '90s. Fine Young Cannibals.
Never heard of it.
Drives me crazy. Wally, that was a top 10 hit, man.
I
That
was
was when you were in your college days and you were in a fog.
Nah, what was I doing? What, I was listening.
We got to
the
tell
song.
everybody who's
Oh,
paying for
yeah.
the show. The Old Barn Restaurant, Turner Mowing, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, The Crease Agency, Pig Cafe, Deep South Apparel, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, attorneys at law. Excuse me. Crows of Brundage, All-Star Collision, Jones Medical Supply, Health Actions, UPS Store, Hooks Barbecue, Marco's Pizza, Troy Eye Care, Preston Steakhouse, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Matt Johnson, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Road Mart, Glow Boutique, Alabama Restoration, Town and Country Flowing, Tyler Transport, Trucking, Extreme Athletics, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Smith Manufacturing, Mobile Homes, Birds Drugs, P.S. Falk Furniture and Enterprise, the Matthews Law Firm of Ozark, Troy Messenger, Trojan Auto Parts, Simply Southern Kitchen with Tori Stone, Raymond's Barbershop, Flo's Restaurant, Green Hills Funeral Home, Wise Office Supply, Fat Man's Barbecue in Montgomery, Big Ben, Southern Grill and Patio, PC Plus, Outdoor Power Equipment, Premier Dodge Chrysler Ram and Jeep, Sandbuck Insurance, Julia's Restaurant, Mills 2 Restaurant, the Witherington Insurance Group, Pike County Court Referral Services, Taylor Roofing and Construction, Ivy Creek Medical, Troy Pool Service, Jeff Ellis, Floyd Auto and Tire Service of Brundage, Magnolia Gaming, McDaniel and Associates of Dothan. It's tax season. Go see them. The Half Shell Sound Stations and Firehouse Subs.
And folks, we started off with 4. And guess who is coming on board next week?
Who's that?
Sorrel Business
That's right.
College.
That's right.
Man, hey, I guess they like us.
I guess we're doing all right.
I guess so. If we
I guess
started off with
people
4.
trust us to get the name out there, and and we're cheap and effective.
Yeah,
I guess if you can say you're cheap and effective, that's 2 pretty good things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
hey, it's time for our Facebook Funny before we dive into high school sports. And I can't stop looking at the dog.
Where's the dog at?
It's in the bottom. A wise doctor once wrote.
That's pretty good.
You can't read. You can't,
You can't read. That was my right.
Wally, give us a basketball
All right.
roundup, man. Give us a basketball roundup.
Bear with me right here, folks. We got a lot to cover, but the Pike Liberal Arts basketball program
Yep.
has come a long way.
Yes, sir.
Over the past few years, it's been headed up and gone really fast. 2 years ago, they made it to Elite 8, but yesterday, the boys played the AISA 3A state championship. They fell short. Tuscaloosa Academy Knights, 63-47. Neal and I were there on location.
That was fun,
and
man.
yeah, have a great time.
Yeah, I enjoyed
a big crowd, huge
Was a
crowd.
big crowd, yep.
But the Patriots and the Knights were tied up
Yeah,
at
man.
27 points even. Early in the fourth period, though, the Knights got on a hot streak, and they pulled away to beat the Patriots. Austin Cross and Nelson both finished with a team high of 14 points, while Christian finished with 12. The Patriots should not hang their heads
No
by
way.
all means. State runner-up finish is a huge accomplishment.
Huge. State runner-up, man. I mean, they were one period of basketball from being the Alabama Independent School Association 3A state champs. Don't hang your
Don't
head.
hang. And let me tell you, they play. I thought Coach Ponder had those kids effective. Now, let me.
did.
The first half, both sides
Back
had
and forth.
they had the jitters a little bit. They were nervous, but man, once both teams settled in, it was a great ball.
It really was. And, Coach Ponder did a wonderful job. He used his timeouts at the right time.
Exactly.
His substitutions were on point. His man-to-man defense was effective, and getting the open look for the three-pointers they were shooting was effective, and the passing was spot on. I know Coach Ponder's won a couple of baseball state championships, but the man could coach basketball too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was very evident while you and I were calling that game that he is a very, very good basketball coach.
Yeah, and I thought both on the rest did a pretty good
Yep.
job. There was a couple of charging calls I
Yep.
thought they missed
Yep.
that could have gone in the favor of Pike Liberal Arts, but anyway, great season, fellas. Real good job. All right, now the Pike Liberal Arts girls, they also made a deep run in the state championship game before they were eliminated in the Final Four round. They had a great season as well. Johnson finished with a team high of 9 points. Caroline Sin and Shelby Renfro added 5, and Ansley Adams finished with 3. Lakin Harrell had 2, and the coach, Matthews, said that she has never had so much fun coaching a group of people as I had with them. That was for a comment by Coach Matthews.
Yep.
Now let's talk a little bit about the Pike County Bulldogs.
Still alive.
They're still alive. And, hey, I'm going on a limb right here. I think they're going to do it.
I hope so.
I really believe,
I hope so.
Johnny Bulldog, I know you out there watching. I think this is your year, buddy.
I do, too.
really do. But they keep on winning this past Tuesday by knocking off Slocum 48-25 in the opening round of the 3A playoffs. Then they played Pike Road last night in Montgomery at Garrett Coliseum. Pike also beat Pike Road 78-73, and listen to this, folks, in overtime. Andres Burney led the way for the Bulldogs with 28 points, 21 rebounds. and 7 blocks. Listen to that again. 28 points, 21 rebounds, and 7 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Omar
He's a
Cumberbatch.
player.
I like Cumberbatch's name. Dropped 13 points, and Jordan Hobley added 10. Myhan, Foster, and Lampley all had 6 points each. Neal, my man, does Mr. Bernie, is he stat worthy, pizza worthy?
Absolutely. What was
Oh,
that
my
line
goodness.
again? 28 points, 21 rebounds, and 7 blocks?
That's what I used to do in the backyard.
3
with my
blocks
buddies.
from a triple-double. Are you kidding?
I think I can handle it.
Yeah, you can.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
Can we get that lined up?
Yeah, I'll
man,
line
Mr.
that
Bernie?
up. That'll be a philanthropy, a fundraiser to see
Yeah,
that.
oh, I'd win big time.
Yes,
But anyway,
yes,
Mr. Bernie, you
for the
are
second time in about 4 weeks,
4 weeks. He sure has.
he wins a Marco's large one-topping pizza. Mr. Bernie, you are our Sports Chat Player of the Week. Congratulations. I hope you've already eaten your pizza from a couple weeks ago because you got another one.
Gotta
to eat.
know. Just wait after the championship game before you get that.
Yeah.
All right. And then the Charles Henderson Trojans. They lost to Ramsey High School last year
Talking
at
about
Garrett
the girls.
Coliseum.
Talking about
The
the girls.
girls. But let me tell you what, baby. They won this time with a 49-40 win over the number 1 ranked team in the state of Alabama. Revenge. And the Trojans advanced to the championship game Wednesday at 9 a.m. against Sylacauga, which won 41-34 over Valley Saturday night. For 12 months, Charles Henderson High School head coach Denisha Jones had thought about the 42-40 loss last year, and let me tell you, it was something that they strived on, and let me tell you,
Motivation.
and I'm going on another limb out here. Hey, I think they're going to do it again. They're going to
That'd be great.
2 times.
That'd be great.
Let me tell you, Charles Henderson Trojans have been to that Final Four game. What's going on 4 years in a row? Besides last
They're on
year.
a roll. They're on a roll.
Unbelievable, man. But Samari Moore had 25 points, 16 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals. Charles Henderson trailed early in the contest 6-2, but when they tied that bad boy up, hey, it was all over.
That's right.
They took it.
Never trailed again. Should we give Samari more pizza too?
You know, I think
Look,
we should.
let's do 2.
Let's do 2.
Every now and then we get in a giving mood. And we're going to do co-players of the week right there. Samari Moore, 25 points and 16 rebounds against the number 1 ranked team in the state. That's pizza worthy as well.
Too, and I think I could take her too.
You can. All right.
What about, hey, we can do it. What's the old game, 21?
Horse.
No,
21.
21.
Yeah.
Me and Mr. Bernie and Mr. Moore, I think I could do it.
I don't know how many points you'd get.
I think I could win. All right.
What about the Charles
Okay,
boys?
the boys. They failed to Tallahassee on a last-second bucket to get eliminated for the first round of the 5A playoffs. And let me tell you something. Coach Branson's done such a good job with these kids. They have lost like 4 or 5 games on a bucket.
Last second shot.
Bucket beaters, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But Coach Branson said that he was proud of his kids. They fought hard to get in the playoffs. And poor you, Steve Stokes, you got to buy him a nice wings
At Baumhauer's.
at Baumheimer. So tough luck, Neil.
I got to go to Montgomery and buy Steve Stokes wings at Baumhauer.
Well, speaking of wings and all that stuff, we might need to take a break and think about these wings. So y'all stay right there. We'll be right back.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson,
Hey,
Wally.
Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Hey, Neil, what's going on, brother?
What are you doing with that wood?
Oh, man, my neighbor's out of town, so I'm going to fire me up a barbecue pit here.
Wait. I don't think this is a barbecue pit.
Yeah, it is a barbecue pit. I'm hungry, man, so I'm going to make some barbecue.
Haven't I told you? Call Hooks Barbecue, 808-8008 for all your barbecue needs. Go through the drive-thru, get you some ribs, get you some barbecue. What are you doing at James Sparrow's house? This is not a barbecue.
I think it's a barbecue grill.
That is not a barbecue grill. All your cater needs when your family comes home, 808-8008 Hooks Barbecue. They'll handle all your barbecue needs.
Hey, Neil, man, I need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out.
physical therapy, give them a call, 670-5435. Health Actions in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope too.
Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing that tire?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They can make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Man, what are you doing at Pine Straw down here in my Jap Maple Orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. Oh, my God. Wally, what in the world are you doing, man?
Man, I'm here training for the Olympics.
The
Neal.
Olympics?
Yes.
Well, you hit the right spot out here at Extreme Athletics. They do gymnastics, tumbling, cheer, sports, all types of stuff. They got great trainers, good things. Hey, 770-FLIP. Give them a call. Hey, what y'all check Mr. Water? Oh, Lord, you okay? Give them a call, 770-FLIP. Oh, man.
Who's that?
Rat?
Better
Saw
than
them in concert.
5,000 Maniac thing.
Fine young kind of
Fine young thing. This is good.
Are there any lyrics? Oh, okay.
I like that.
I like that. I like Rat. I went to see Rat in concert.
I did too. Went
I
all
like that.
pores and open up. Rap
Man,
pores.
that last commercial that was on at the Extreme Athletics. That's my favorite, man. You know, those girls are growing up, and as they get bigger, they're gonna be able to become teenage girls. They're gonna watch that.
They're gonna say, "Look at that." They're gonna say, "Wally and Neal, big time."
Hey, it's like we said yesterday. The spring is in the air,
And
which
baseball
means
time, man.
it's time for some baseball. And Charles Henderson falls to GW Long 8-2 yesterday in their season opener on the road. And GW Long always has a great baseball program. Bailey Sparrow had 2 hits. Caden Bryan had a hit. And Cole McCorder had a big RBI for the Trojans, but couldn't muster the win. And hopefully they can get on the right track and get it going. Some other scores from around the area. Dothan splits a doubleheader with Russell County. Houston Academy beats Ashford 15-1. Rehoboth splits a doubleheader with New Brockton. Eufaula beats Slocum twice, 10-4 and 7-3. And Early County, Georgia beats Dale County 12-8. And we are off and running. Yeah. Baseball is here at the high school level. Softball has started in some places. Charles Henderson starts tomorrow. And we're off and running, man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, and especially in the southeastern part of Alabama, we've had so much rain.
Woo,
None of these
man.
teams
Have been able to really
practice enough to be, hey,
Yeah.
I think the coach can evaluate and say, I need to improve on here, because most of this is they are in the batting cages or they are indoor weight room. I mean, so it's kind of sad. Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for them. And Charles Henderson, they play tomorrow.
Yep.
At Troy University. I want to say it might be Enterprise. I don't know. I should have asked James that. I'll find out.
I got to get all the schedules together, and so we can let everybody know who's going to play who on the upcoming week.
Yeah. Now Blake, my youngest son, which is on the middle school team, we open up our series on Tuesday night there at Hogan's Hold.
Yep.
I know we play Enterprise there, but again, I looked at the weather.
Raining.
Supposed to be thunderstorms Tuesday. So
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
we need just to build a dome here somewhere, indoor facility.
Get a dome. Speaking of thunderstorms, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we just learned that the Daytona 500 has been totally postponed until tomorrow.
Unbelievable. Hey, and I watched the opening of the Daytona 500.
You did? What? I didn't. The President Trump?
President Trump,
Yeah, tell me.
okay, he flew in, and he actually got to.
I saw where on something on Facebook where somebody put that that Air Force One flew down real low or something.
Well, the airport is right next.
Oh,
to
okay,
it.
all right,
If
all
you
right,
don't,
okay.
if you've never been to Daytona 500, which Holly and I have, it is right there on the coast, and
yeah.
the airport is just on the east side of it. But you saw Air Force One coming in. But anyway, he came and he spoke and he said the most famous words in motorsports: "Gentlemen, start your engine." And he actually, the limousine rode around the thing. It was pretty cool. Around the track.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna tell you just a little history real quick.
NASCAR is just kind of dwindling.
Yeah, it's NASCAR is really hurting, but I'm gonna tell you something. My dad still loves NASCAR, but I remember as a boy, and Ronald Reagan was the president. He did the Gentlemen Start Your Engines in Air Force One, coming back from Russia, and I thought that was cool. And Tom Petty won the race that day. That was probably in 85, 86. But, it's lost a lot of its luster.
Yeah.
You and I, we went to Atlanta.
Cracker Barrel 500.
Went to Atlanta.
Yep.
And
I enjoyed it. That was my one NASCAR event that I've ever been to. Wally said, "You gotta go, you gotta go," and I'm glad I did. I enjoyed it. My guy that day was Rusty Wallace. Crusty Rusty.
I was a Dale Jarrett fan. I was huge.
I'm getting text from Nathan saying that the Thunderbirds did a flyby.
The Air Force Thunderbirds, they did a flyby. That was pretty neat.
Pretty cool.
But it was, anyway, there's a lot of young drivers. The only drivers I know that had some family lineage in NASCAR is Chase Elliott, which his dad was Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. And I thought one of those Waldrop boys.
My sister Teresa's claim to fame is that she met Bill Elliott. She lives in Newnan.
Bill Elliott was the first ever NASCAR driver to win the $1 Million Challenge.
Yeah.
And man, it was good. But again, I used to love watching NASCAR, and my wife can vouch for. I mean, heck, my life centered around
NASCAR.
What we were doing when we got married on Saturday night. It was the Bristol 500.
Yeah.
It was their Saturday night race, and man, I've already programmed in my car radio system.
Tell you what,
the stations as I was going down.
Look, and that right along in there is when NASCAR was at the tip top of their game.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, they had millions of fans, and everybody wanted to know where the race was, who was winning. I mean, it was a big deal.
I don't know. I guess somebody can do a study, do their thesis on what happened to NASCAR.
I don't know.
I don't know. Could you imagine if football or baseball fell in their same thing?
Whew, it would be a catastrophe. We're up against another break. When we come back, we got some college softball and college baseball to talk about. We'll be right back.
Hey. Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring off the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs up on the square. Globe Boutique. Wally, what are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
And they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. This is Neal from Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's time for my morning biscuit. I want you to look how big that biscuit is. I'm going to put this butter on that biscuit. Came from the Pig Cafe out on North 3 Notch. Go see Yanni. Get you a real biscuit. Hey, Wally.
Hey,
what you got there?
where'd you get that biscuit at?
This is Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch. Where'd you get that?
Oh man, 231, one of those big box chain stores out there.
Man,
They even got a paper straw.
Man, look at the size of that little thing. Look at it.
Good.
I'm about to put butter on this. It's 3 times the size of that.
I should have gone see Yanni.
Go to the Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch or call them for catering 334-770-0134. Get a real biscuit.
Don't want a wimpy biscuit.
I gotta pay for my gas. Well, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside a Flash Mart. Man, it's the best steak in Fort Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All
Oh,
right,
man, it's time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Oh.
Preston.
Def Leppard, man. No. Bon Jovi.
It sounds like Bon Jovi, doesn't it?
Oh, that's Cars, man.
There you go, man. You got it, man. Cars.
Yep. You know that the guy passed away this year.
He did, man.
I think you're the one that told me on the show or
I
something.
did, yeah. Yep. That's a good one, man. Cars.
That's a good one.
But appreciate everybody checking in tonight. February 16th edition of Sports Chat. And college softball is off and running. We watch a lot of college softball around my house.
Oh, I bet so.
But Alabama was in Clearwater, Florida this weekend for a tournament. And there was some highly regarded softball teams in Clearwater, Florida this weekend, Wally. UCLA, Washington, FSU, Oklahoma State, Alabama, and with just a few of the schools on site. And Alabama started the season ranked #1 in the nation. Huge expectations, and they're still trying to find their footing. And
What's wrong with them, you think?
I think overconfidence. I think they're supposed to whip everybody, and I think they're overconfident. But they are 4-5. They have a losing record right now. They're 4-5 overall, and they've dropped to ranked number 9 in the nation. And but hey, they did have a winning weekend this weekend down in Clearwater. They beat the #1 ranked team in the nation, Washington, and they beat USF and Liberty, but they fell to Oklahoma State and UCLA. But they were 3-2 on the weekend, so that was a winning weekend anyway. But I just think overconfident, yeah, because they had that #1 ranking coming off a great year last year, and you still got to show up and pitch. You still got to show up and hit, and I just think they're overconfident. But Auburn is 8-3 on the year, and they also played a tournament this weekend, but they hosted it on the Plains in Auburn, and they won all 5 games they played. They played Alabama State and UNC Wilmington over the weekend, and before the tournament, though, on Thursday night, they lost at home to Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State.
Remember that name?
Remember
Kennesaw
that name.
State.
Kennesaw.
Remember that.
What rank is Auburn right now?
They're in the mid-teens. They're like 14, 15. They started out 19, 23.
But Bama has a losing record and ranked above them.
Rightfully so. Alabama's loaded.
Oh, all right.
They're going to get it worked out.
Okay.
They'll get it worked out, yeah.
Kennesaw State. Remember that name. I will remember that name.
Troy softball. Troy's off to a great year. Remember, they got Leanna Johnson, local product from Brantley, who was the back-to-back 1A pitcher of the year. So she's pretty good. Troy's off to a 6-2 start. They hosted a tournament this weekend in Troy. If you rode down Elm Street, you probably saw the buses.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of buses.
And they had a big tournament here this weekend. It's free admission. You should go watch. It's really fun. And Troy's only loss on the weekend came at Southeastern Missouri State. Didn't we play Southeastern Missouri State for a national championship one time or something?
Maybe played them in the
Years
playoffs.
ago or something in football. But they notched wins over Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State. You told me to remember that name.
Troy beats them
Wow.
a day or two after they beat Auburn. Wow.
You mean Alabama?
No,
No, Auburn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Kennesaw State whips Auburn, and Troy whips Kennesaw State. So that says something about Troy's little team they got going over here. But they also beat Eastern Illinois and Purdue at Fort Wayne. And Troy's about to head to Orlando, and they'll play a tournament in Orlando where they play the likes of Clemson and Villanova. So big tournament coming up this week for Troy down in Orlando. Wally, tell us about we don't get much boxing news on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally, but Wally's going to tell us about some boxing.
Hey, Wilder versus
Furry.
The rematch.
The rematch, baby. Who you got? Who you like?
I like Wilder.
Furry,
going-
baby.
He's
Man,
a foreigner.
He got cheated.
You're going with a foreigner.
Dude, that man is got a daggum upper. I mean, good gracious.
I'm not pulling for the foreigner.
Well, I mean,
I'm going for the American
okay.
guy.
Hey, it's going to be on
You
pay-per-view?
think Fury? Yeah, it's going to be on pay-per-view.
I
You
might
think
have to
Fury's
get
going to get it?
I think so. I might
Tell
have to get
James to
somebody.
pay for it.
Yeah.
We'll watch it around the fire.
Yeah, let's do that. And that is coming on, what, February the 20th? That's next Saturday.
February 22nd. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both these guys are still undefeated. But it was a controversial ending to the first fight where it was what they call a controversial split draw.
Split draw.
But both of these guys are still technically undefeated. Now, both of them got that split draw on their record, but, you know, they're both undefeated, so it's going to be – this
Man,
is
I
the rematch, brother.
Buddy, I missed the days of Mike Tyson watching all those good matches back in
You
the
know,
day.
Buster Douglas upset him.
Oh, my goodness. You know, do you watch, speaking of boxing, we got a few minutes here.
Yeah.
Do you watch the stuff to where they're in the cage and they're in the octagon? What do they call that stuff?
I used to watch it. That's MMA.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't get into it either. Hennigan loves it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
See, I can't get into it. We watched it a few
Yeah.
times, and it's just,
Yeah. Yeah.
just don't get into it.
College football.
Football season.
Yep.
Hey, let me tell you about Alabama, baby.
Yeah, Alabama football.
Hey, Alabama
Yeah,
announces-
if we bring up college football, Alabama's got to be first.
Got to be for
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, well, they have their A-Day game they just announced.
Yep.
It's going to be on April the 8th.
Yep, April
and
8th.
admission is free.
Free
So
to
just
the,
come.
The newly renovated.
Well, they're working on it.
Denny-
They're-
Okay.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, just show up. You can watch spring training. But
free.
Wally, what are your thoughts on Charlie Strong? All these things saying Charlie Strong's in Tuscaloosa, and now keep in mind he got fired at Texas, and now he's been fired from USF down there in South Florida, and now he lands in Tuscaloosa, and the rumors are that he's going to be on the staff.
Well, I am hoping that Saban makes him the defensive coordinator.
What?
Let me tell you, Strong is a great defensive mind coach. And if you watch any of the Alabama
Unbelievable.
games this year,
Yeah,
Charlie Strong might be.
Charlie Strong. Okay, I got you. Auburn. Now Charlie Strong. Now we put this on Facebook. Everybody got a kick out of it. He's entering the rehab
a
program.
rehab program.
Coaching rehab, saving rehab.
Saving rehab. He's done a lot of it, yeah.
Butch Jones he was real sick. He's still there.
He's still there, yeah.
Yeah.
Butch.
He was in bad shape coming out of Tennessee. He needed
seen
three.
with a
He may
clipboard
need
on.
3 or 4 years rehab coming out of Tennessee Falls over there. Anyway, I'm tickle myself. Auburn's spring game has been announced. Also, they're going to be on April the 11th, and admission to the April 11th Auburn spring game is $5. Huh?
Admission $5.
$5.
Wow. So, time out.
At least
So,
$5. Everybody's got $5.
come to Alabama, you can watch it for free. Is this for the bag man? Is this to pay back the bag man?
Oh my God!
$5 for the bag man?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with Cam Newton. No,
I bet.
or anybody else.
If you ask Jimmy Blackwell right
It's
now,
just a $5 admission fee.
that's
$5.
That's pretty tough, man.
Just don't eat the sandwich before you go, and you're in.
They'll charge you
Really,
big time.
really though. All joking aside, they charge $5, and the money goes
to
to
the bag man.
to the money. The $5 bills go to like Habitat for Humanity. The money goes to a great cause. So that's why they charge. Yeah, I know. And you done got Sparrow fired up. He probably threw something at the television. But the $5 goes to like Habitat for Humanity. They do it's a good deed with the $5. It's not for the athletic department. So getting riled up right there.
Or what about basketball?
Yeah,
bro?
Auburn wins the Iron Bowl on the hardwood, and then they go to Missouri and take a whipping in the middle of the week, and they lose on the road in Missouri. And hey, but they're 22-3 on the year, and Wally, in the game against Bama hits 23 3-pointers. 23, good gracious, man. 23 3-pointers. Now, every time you make a bucket, it's 2 points. But if you make a 3-pointer, it's 3 points. So in a sense, they make 20. That's 23 bonus points. Because you get 1 bonus point every time you make one. Whoa! That's a lot of pointers, man.
You think Bama's going to make it to the
I don't. That was a great win against LSU, but I just don't think
So
they're
you
going
don't
to
think
make it.
they'll make it
And I'm
either?
worried about Auburn.
Whoa. Why
Auburn-
are you
Auburn's
worried
22.
about Auburn?
Because I got bad vibes. I want them to go Final Four again, but here's my bad vibes. I got bad vibes. I just can see this happening. We're going to go 27-4 on the year. 28-4 on the year, something like that. Just incredible season. And probably lose the championship game of the SEC or something. Just an incredible season. And then probably lose to Bucksnort College.
Bucksnort.
Second round.
Bucksnort Penguins.
That's you watch it. That's what's going to happen. Bucksnort's going to beat us in the second round.
Well, hey, I know we're up against a break, but
And
I
then
got something to add to this.
they're going to say, boy, they sure had a good regular season, 28-4.
Hey.
They're going to get beat by Bucksnort second round. I'm calling it right now. I got bad fives. We got to go to a break. We'll be
Hey,
right.
come right back, though.
Roughing the kicker. What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah, I
you can't
can.
throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real checked.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked.
Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these.
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin.
With a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get it next time.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wait, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neil.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Weenie Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the States. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trawick, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Ollie, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man. Sure. I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
there. Good gravy.
The old truck horn for Tyler Transport. Yeah, that goes with the commercial.
Who sings that?
I have no idea. Jim Croce.
Oh,
Who?
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead. Hey, quick baseball recap. Troy is 3-0, Alabama is 2-0, and Auburn is 4-0. Between Troy, Auburn, and Alabama, no losses over the opening weekend. How many times have we been able to say that?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, I listened to Barry McKnight earlier this afternoon. Troy was just waxing.
Troy scored 47 runs in the first 3 games.
Wow.
47 runs. Hey, if you missed the first segment of the show, we announced that Wally and I are going to be doing a Troy Trojan pregame television show, and we want everybody to help us name the Troy Trojan football pregame show. So get on the horn and let us know. Neal and Wally at troycable.net, and help us name that show. Troy Trojan pregame football, new show in the fall. And we surely appreciate you tuning in tonight. Thank you for watching. We got the best fans in the world. We'll see you next Sunday night on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Keep it cool.